Hey folks, this is Chris Crazyhouse and I'll be drawing my butt off. Yes, tonight we're going to be doing some more fan art of an independent black character called Agent Solo. That's right, just like what I did with the Almighty Street Team when I did that fan art, I want to start doing more fan art of popular independent black characters. So tonight we're going to be doing the Super Soldier Captain's or Agent Solo. Sorry about that. And he was created by Raymond Leonard, very prolific independent black artist and writer. He's been doing Agent Solo for a long time now. I remember when I first started looking up independent black comics back in like 2010, 2011. I remember, running across Raymond on social media and I saw some of the imagery from his first Agent Solo comic, or just like the conceptuals when he was creating it. And Raymond is very much influenced by a lot of comic books from the early 90s. So you see a lot of influence of like Extreme Studios or Image Comics. I think Raymond actually is very close to, and he's, a confidant of Rob Liefeld, because Rob Liefeld has actually done fan art of Agent Solo, which I found, very impressive that Raymond has actually reached to that level where even mainstream artists are doing fan art of his original character. I like that. I like seeing that. That's what it needs to be more of out there. So, if you haven't read the comics, I know Raymond is coming out with a brand new issue, and I helped to support it on his Indiegogo when he was doing the Indiegogo for this comic. And, Raymond has done everything from comics to, I believe there are some action figures that he helped to create of Agent Solo. I think there's also, I don't know if those are his friends or not. I think there might be some of his friends that he actually got and paid to dress up like Agent Solo at conventions. So it's very interesting to see that. I like seeing that, though, that we can be as, hardworking and forthcoming with our own characters, our own original characters, and get them out there into popular media, and other people are starting to take notice of it, and other people would come in and help out and do their part to make this character something great. So celebrating the new issue of Agent Solo that will be coming out soon, I want to do some fan art of the main character. So I will draw this character here. I'll draw it out in digital pencil. I've already done like a little thumbnail sketch. I'm going to go over that with some digital pencils. Then I will take it into Adobe Animate. I will ink the character, and then I will color it in, and then I will add some effects to it as well. And I'm going to do some typefacing to make it look like an actual comic book cover. I'm going to make sure I put Raymond's name on there so people know he is the creator. I'm not the creator of this. I'm just a fan, and this is my fan art. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight, folks. I hope you join me here. Make sure you always like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you like my art videos and animation videos. I got a lot of good things coming up this summer. I'm looking forward to it very much so. So, you may want to make sure you're here as well. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that way you know anytime I upload any new content that's coming out. So we're going to do this Agent Solo, folks. Hope you stick with me. If you want to sit back, relax, and watch me draw or listen to music, you can do that. But otherwise, if you want to chat with me in the live chat or the comment section, I appreciate that as well. So let's get going with the Agent Solo, guys. I'm going to hit that intro music, and then we're going to jump right into doing the pencils for Agent Solo. Let's go. Alright folks, here we are at the intermission of drawing Agent Solo. So you've seen so far I've done the pencils, and then I took it into Adobe Animate and I've done all the digital inks, and it's going to be a vector art piece. But I've done the inks here in a comic bookish style, and I've kind of made it in black and white gradient, so once again I can see where I want to put the colors at. It's a very simple coloring in my opinion as far as just doing the flats, but you know, Agent Solo has kind of like armor around his shoulders and his chest, so I want to make sure that's going to pop out when I do the highlights and the shading, just so you get the idea and the indication that in certain parts of his suit he's actually wearing almost kind of like an armor type going on there. And I might even put some glosses and some shine coming off of some of the armor parts as well. And we'll definitely be doing some effects for the power in his punch and the power coming out of his eye. So that's what we're going to be doing in the second half of this video. But hopefully you like what you see so far. Before we continue, as always, let me do my plug for my own online store. Crazyhouse coloring books, comic books, posters, stickers, and graphic novels are all available at my online store, crazyhouse.storeenvy.com. And I will post the links for that in my description box and in the comments section. That way you guys can go buy my products there. Also, my coloring books are available on Amazon.com. So if you want to pick up any of my Naturally Cute coloring books or my Crazyhouse coloring books, please feel free to go there and pick them up on Amazon or my online store. Whichever way you want to buy it, doesn't matter to me. The money still comes back to me, and I very much appreciate all the support that I get. Like I said last week, the sales are steadily going up. I notice my sales always increase during the spring and the summertime, and then it kind of lulls for maybe a month, and then it goes back up again for the holidays. So I very much appreciate you all for your support in any endeavor or in anything that you buy from me. That means a lot, because I do spend a lot of time and energy creating these things. It means a lot when people put their hard-earned money to get one of my products. Also, if you want to support the channel, you can become a Patreon of Crazyhouse. $5 a month, and it helps to support me in my endeavors and creating new content for not just this channel, but also creating new content that will be coming into the future, whether it be coloring books or more comics or even animation. I have some animation lessons that I'm working on right now. So that money from the Patreon goes to that. It helps me have the time to do things like that. So for those who have become Patreon so far, thank you very much. And to those who want to hop on board, the link for the Patreon will also be in the description box. Patreon.com/ChrisCrazyhouse. Very easy to find. But you also get something in return, because I create exclusive artwork on my Patreon just for you. So there's exclusive pages, coloring pages that you can download and color for yourself, or if you have young children that like to color, you can download those pages and print them out and color them yourselves. I also have original artwork that you can download and put on your mobile phone, or original artwork that you can download and put on your laptop background or your desktop background. I also have original clip art that you can download and use in any way, shape, or form that you want to. You know, a lot of people, you spend lots of money for these subscriptions to these different, you know, places like Shutterfly or Adobe and get their clip art. All I need is $5 a month, and you get original clip art that you won't see anywhere else, created by an original artist. I don't have a staff of people here creating this. It's all me and my original ideas that you can get as original clip art. And I think that adds more weight to it, and it's a lot more special that way. So do that, guys, and become a Patreon, and you'll get all that original content just for yourselves. Anyway, we're going to be coming back real soon. I'm going to play an ad for Naturally Cute Fantasy, the third coloring book in my Naturally Cute series. I've already started working on a fourth one right now. I'll probably make the announcement about that later on in the summertime, so you guys know what the theme of that Naturally Cute coloring book is going to be. But right now we got Naturally Cute Fantasy. It has black princesses, mermaids, space girls, superheroes, princesses, and everything else in between that you can buy and color for yourselves and feel that inspiration of seeing these black women with their natural hair in these different fantasy settings. So I'm going to play the ad for that, and then we're going to jump right into coloring Agent Solo. So let's go, guys.
The sporting editors had also given me $300 in cash, most of which was already spent on extremely dangerous drugs. The trunk of the car looked like a mobile police narcotics lab. We had 2 bags of grass, 75 pellets of mescaline, 5 sheets of high-powered blotter acid, a salt shaker half full of cocaine, and a whole galaxy of multicolored uppers, downers, screamers, laughers, and also a quart of tequila, a quart of rum, a case of Budweiser, a pint of raw ether, and 2 dozen amyls. All this had been rounded up the night before in a frenzy of high-speed driving all over Los Angeles County. From Topanga to Watts, we picked up everything we could get our hands on. Not that we needed all that for the trip, but once you get locked into a serious drug collection, the tendency is to push it as far as you can. The only thing that really worried me was the ether. There's nothing in the world more helpless and irresponsible and depraved than a man in the depths of an ether binge. And I knew we'd get into that rotten stuff pretty soon, probably at the next gas station.
You got to believe. 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 You got to believe.
So here we have it, folks. The final version of my fan art of Agent Solo here. And you can see that I finished all the colors. I made sure I added some shine areas coming off of his armor and his bracelets. I made sure I added some effects for the power coming out of his eye and his hand. We even got a little bit of Kirby crackles in there to show the power emanating. And I got him coming right at you. So I wanted to add some action lines in there as well. And, you know, I think we got a good piece here. Even add a little bit of blur effects so you can see that he's kind of coming at you and in the heat of action. So it looks like a great cover that could be on a great action comic book. I know these comic books are always action-packed. You know, Raymond does a great job at creating a lot of great action and suspense in his comics, and I very much recommend you guys go pick it up. I'll post a link so you folks can know where you can buy this and also where you can follow Raymond Leonard on social media. So I hope he gets a chance to see this. I'll send him a link and also, you know, add him and attach him to when I post the art on my Instagram page. And as always, if you want to follow me on any social media platform, all the links will be in the description as well as the comment section. So thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed my version of Agent Solo. If you read the comics before, let me know. If not, go pick it up and then you guys can, you know, give me your review of Agent Solo in the comment section, or maybe even do a video review for yourself. I know Sean James has done reviews of a lot of independent black comics on his channel. So just like me, he's a big advocate and a big reader of independent work, and also he's a very talented author in his own right. So thank you guys for joining me. As always, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to this channel, and also make sure you go ahead and like this video and share it with anyone who might just like my artwork or who might not be familiar with the black superheroes and black comics that actually exist out there. And, you know, they might not just get the same attention as the mainstream, but they're just as good, if not better. And they're created by us, and we don't have to feel disrespected or feel any type of lackluster or feel like we're only good to be someone's sidekick. We can actually be the hero, star in our own books and our own content, and be just as great as some of the stuff that you see in the mainstream. Anyway, guys, Chris Crazyhouse signing out, and once again, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Peace.